It's essential for, well, just about everything. Nutrition.
Absolutely, we're going to break down those terms you always hear but might not fully understand. Macronutrients and micronutrients.
We're digging into excerpts from the Simple Wellness Diaries podcast, their episode on, you guessed it, macronutrients versus micronutrients.
Goal is, by the end of this, you'll be a pro at fueling your body.
No more mystery, right? Now, I know what you might be thinking. Nutrition? Sounds kind of dry.
But trust me, it's anything but. We're talking about the building blocks of energy, vitality, everything that keeps you going.
We're going to uncover the fascinating roles these nutrients play and why they're so crucial for feeling your absolute best.
So let's start with those heavy hitters, the ones we need a lot of.
The macronutrients. But before we dive into specifics, why are they so important?
Think of it this way. Every single thing your body does, from thinking to breathing to moving, requires energy.
Oh, okay, so even just sitting here listening to this podcast, I'm using energy.
Exactly, and that's where macronutrients come in. They provide that fuel.
Like the gas in a car.
Perfect analogy. No gas, no go, right? And just like there are different types of fuel, we've got different types of macronutrients.
Right, those are our proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, right?
You got it. But it's not just about getting enough of each. It's about choosing the right kinds.
Ah, so quality over quantity.
You could say that. Let's take protein, for example. It's the building block of our tissues. After a tough workout, your muscles need protein to repair and grow.
Yeah, that makes sense. So like building those biceps, I need protein.
Exactly. But choosing lean protein sources like grilled chicken or fish over, say, a fatty steak makes a big difference for your overall health.
Good to know. And what about fats? I used to think all fats were bad, but I've learned that's not the whole story.
Definitely not. Healthy fats are absolutely essential for our bodies. They support everything from hormone production to cell growth to protecting our organs. Think avocados, nuts, olive oil, those are your friends.
Okay, so it's like choosing the right oil for your car engine. You wouldn't put diesel in a gas-powered car, would you?
Exactly. And now for the third macronutrient, carbohydrates. They're our primary source of energy. They fuel our brains, keep us moving, the whole shebang.
Yeah, that's why I reach for a snack when I hit that afternoon slump.
But here's the thing. The type of carbs you choose makes all the difference.
Oh yeah, in the Simple Wellness Diaries episode, they talked about how whole grains provide long-lasting energy, while sugar just leads to those energy crashes. I've definitely experienced that myself.
It all comes down to how they're digested. Complex carbs, like those found in brown rice or quinoa, are digested slowly, providing that steady stream of energy. But refined carbs, like white bread or sugary drinks, cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar, leading to that quick burst followed by a crash.
So it's like choosing slow-burning firewood versus kindling. One keeps you warm all night, the other burns out quickly.
Love that analogy. So we've got the energy powerhouses, the macronutrients, but now let's talk about their partners in crime, the ones we need in smaller amounts but are just as vital. Micronutrients.
The tiny helpers, as they call them in the Simple Wellness Diaries episode.
Exactly. They might not be as flashy as the macros, but they are crucial. Think of them like the spark plugs in your car engine. You might not see them, but they're essential for making everything run.
And those are our vitamins and minerals.
You got it. We need them in smaller amounts, but they play a huge role in just about every bodily function.
So even if I'm getting enough calories overall, I could still be missing out if I'm not eating a variety of foods.
Exactly. You can't build a house with just bricks. You need the mortar, the wiring, the plumbing, all the little pieces that make it functional. It's the same with our bodies.
Makes sense. So where do these micronutrients come in? What do they actually do?
They are involved in everything, supporting our immune system so we can fight off those nasty bugs, maintaining bone health so we can stay strong and active, even helping our bodies convert food into energy so we can use those macros effectively.
Wow, they're like the behind-the-scenes crew making sure the whole production runs smoothly.
Perfect way to put it. And speaking of variety, have you ever heard of the rainbow approach to eating?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Is it about making our plates look pretty?
Well, that's a nice bonus, but it's really about ensuring we're getting a wide spectrum of nutrients. Different colored fruits and vegetables contain different vitamins and minerals.
So eating the rainbow literally helps us get what we need.
Exactly. Think of vibrant red tomatoes packed with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant, or those bright orange carrots full of beta-carotene, which our bodies convert into vitamin A, so important for our vision.
So it's not just about eating our greens, it's about embracing all the colors.
Exactly, and it can be a fun way to explore new foods. Challenge yourself each week to try a new fruit or vegetable from a different color group.
I love that idea. You might discover new favorites and boost your nutrient intake at the same time.
Exactly, it's a win-win.
This has been a fantastic deep dive into the world of macronutrients and micronutrients. It's amazing how much we can learn about fueling our bodies for optimal health.
Absolutely. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making gradual changes and finding what works best for you.
Great advice. Start by incorporating more whole foods. choosing those quality carbs and fats, and embracing that beautiful rainbow of fruits and vegetables.
Exactly. Small steps lead to big changes.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us on this nutritional journey.
Thanks for having me.
And to all our listeners, now that you know about the power of colors in your diet, what new fruits and veggies are you inspired to try this week? Go explore and fuel your body with the best.